The clownfish is a type of aquatic species that makes its home in saltwater oceans. Its scientific name is Amphiprion purpura. It can also be referred to as the anemone fish. Clownfish are small orange fish with 3 white stripes, but they can also be seen with a black body rather than orange. The breeding season of clownfish is year-round as long as they are in tropical warm waters. Males attract females through courting. Courting behaviors include chasing, biting, extending fins, etc. Once the female has decided to mate with the male, they will choose a spot to lay their eggs. Then they will spend 2 days cleaning the rock or coral. The female of the group lays around 100 to 1,000 eggs on a piece of coral or next to the sea anemone they live in. The eggs take around 4 to 5 days to hatch. These exotic fish are all born male, but one will change its gender when the female dies. The dominant male and the female will reproduce together to create offspring, and the other males will never reproduce. They live with other clownfish in an anemone. Clownfish live in a symbiotic relationship with a certain sea anemone. The anemone provides protection and food for the colony of fish, and the clownfish provide better water circulation when they swim around on the inside. Also, the clownfish scare away fish that eat polyps, such as butterfly fish. The sea anemones give off electric shocks to animals, but not to the clownfish. Clownfish are born with a slimy mucus coat that protects them from the stinging tentacles of the polyp. Other animals such as copepods, isopods, and zooplankton fall victim to the shocks of the anemone and become food for the clownfish. When the anemone doesn't provide food for the clownfish, the fish will venture outside of their home to eat algae. Clownfish do not leave their home anemone very often, only to get food if they must. Clownfish are omnivores because they eat the remains of living animals and algae around their sea anemone. Clownfish do not have many predators because they don't often leave their home, but when they do, they have to worry about larger fish, sharks, eels, and humans. The most common predator of a clownfish are humans. No, humans don't eat clownfish, but they catch them and put them in aquariums. On average, in the wild, a clownfish can live from 6 to 10 years, but in captivity, they only live 3 to 5. This is due to the fact that there are only 10 types out of 1,000 sea anemones that they can bond with. There are 28 different species of clownfish, ranging from the colors orange to black. Most have 3 stripes, but some have none, 1, or even 2. They can be found in the Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Red Sea, and most commonly the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. They live in the bottom of the sea in sheltered reefs or in shallow lagoons. Clownfish were made famous by the movie Finding Nemo, a movie about a young clownfish that gets kidnapped by a human. Nemo, the clownfish, must go on an adventure to get back to his dad and his anemone.